As we grow older, the way we age is shaped less by dramatic interventions and more by the small choices we repeat every day. One of the most debated foods in human nutrition happens to be something many of us have eaten since childhood: eggs. For years, eggs were praised, then feared, then misunderstood. But modern nutrition science now offers a clearer picture. When we step away from headlines and look at biology, a simple question emerges with surprisingly deep implications. What actually happens inside your body when you eat 2 eggs every single day? The answer goes far beyond protein. It touches muscle preservation, metabolic stability, brain resilience, and even how efficiently your cells repair themselves over time. Aging is not just about wrinkles or gray hair. One of the most significant and invisible changes that occurs with age is the gradual loss of muscle tissue. After the age of 50, muscle mass begins to decline steadily, and this loss accelerates with each passing decade. This process weakens strength, slows metabolism, disrupts blood sugar control, and increases the risk of falls and loss of independence. In simple terms, muscle is not just about movement. It is one of the most powerful predictors of how well we age. This is where eggs become surprisingly important. Eggs are not just a source of protein, but a source of exceptionally high-quality protein with an amino acid profile that closely matches what the human body needs. They contain a meaningful amount of leucine, an amino acid that acts as a signal telling muscle cells to repair and rebuild. As we age, our muscles become less responsive to protein, a phenomenon often described as anabolic resistance. This means older adults actually need stronger protein signals to maintain muscle. 2 eggs provide a compact, efficient dose that helps overcome this resistance without overstimulating growth pathways. Muscle health matters because muscle is also a metabolic organ. It plays a major role in how the body handles glucose and fat. When muscle mass is preserved, insulin sensitivity improves, inflammation decreases, metabolic flexibility is maintained. People with healthier muscle tissue tend to have better energy levels, stronger immune responses, and more resilient mitochondria. Over time, these factors separate healthy aging from accelerated decline. Eggs support this system not through excess, but through balance. Their protein is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use nearly all of it without digestive strain. Eating 2 eggs consistently also supports recovery. Daily movement, even light activity, creates small amounts of muscle stress that must be repaired. When protein intake is insufficient, this repair slows down, leading to a gradual downward cycle of weakness and inactivity. Eggs provide a steady supply of building blocks that support ongoing repair, helping preserve strength, balance, and mobility over the years. This is not about building large muscles. It is about maintaining functional capacity deep into older age, beyond muscle. Eggs play a powerful role in brain health, largely due to one nutrient many people overlook: choline. Choline is essential for memory, learning, and cellular repair, yet most adults do not consume enough of it. 2 eggs provide a significant portion of the daily choline requirement in a form the body can easily use. Choline is needed to produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in focus, attention, and memory formation. As we age, acetylcholine levels naturally decline, contributing to cognitive slowing. Supplying the brain with adequate choline helps support communication between neurons and preserves mental clarity over time. Choline is also a structural nutrient. It helps maintain the integrity of cell membranes, including those in the brain. Healthy neuronal membranes allow electrical signals to travel efficiently, supporting sharper thinking and better recall. In addition, choline contributes to methylation, a process essential for DNA repair and gene regulation. Proper methylation supports cellular stability and helps slow age-related decline at the genetic level. These effects are not immediate or dramatic, but they accumulate quietly over years of consistent intake. Eggs also contain compounds that protect the brain from oxidative stress. Certain nutrients found in egg yolks accumulate in neural tissue and help shield neurons from damage caused by aging and inflammation. Together, these effects support neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt, learn, and form new connections. Maintaining this flexibility is critical for preserving cognitive function as the years pass. The conversation around eggs often circles back to cholesterol. But modern science has clarified this issue. Cholesterol itself is not harmful. It is essential for hormone production, cell membrane structure, and brain function. The body tightly regulates cholesterol levels, adjusting its own production based on dietary intake. For most people, eating eggs has only a modest effect on blood cholesterol and often improves the balance of cholesterol particles in a protective way. Regular egg consumption is commonly associated with higher levels of HDL, the form of cholesterol involved in clearing excess cholesterol from the bloodstream. What matters more than total cholesterol is the type and behavior of cholesterol particles. Eggs tend to shift cholesterol toward larger, more stable particles that are less likely to contribute to arterial damage. They also support better blood sugar control and satiety, which indirectly improves triglyceride levels and reduces inflammation. Chronic inflammation, not cholesterol alone, is a primary driver of cardiovascular aging. Eggs contain nutrients that help protect against oxidative damage, reducing one of the key steps involved in plaque formation. Eggs also support hormone health, which becomes increasingly important with age. Many hormones are synthesized from cholesterol, and adequate dietary cholesterol helps maintain balanced hormone production. This supports energy, muscle maintenance, bone health, and overall vitality during midlife and beyond. What makes eggs especially powerful is not just their nutritional profile, but their practicality. They are affordable, widely available, easy to prepare, and deeply rooted in human dietary history. You do not need complex supplements or extreme dietary strategies to support healthy aging. Small, consistent habits often matter most. Eating 2 eggs a day may seem insignificant, but over time, it provides the body with signals that favor repair over breakdown, stability over decline, and resilience over fragility. So when you look at aging through a biological lens, 2 eggs a day become more than just food. They become a simple, sustainable tool that supports muscle, brain function, metabolic health, and cellular repair. In the long arc of aging, it is these quiet, repeated choices that shape how well we move, think, and live in the decades ahead.